You said for you, one of the things that helped you to overcome peer pressure was that you were privileged to work with people, God placed on people who helped you to drive home the gospel of the kingdom. So that's talking about discipleship. And then you also talk about the challenges that have to do with lack of money. So what are the ways to tackle this basically?
Yes. Thank you very much, sir. The benefits of discipleship are too much for you to miss out. As a young person, one favor you must do for yourself is to get yourself a discipler, get yourself a father. You know, the Bible says you can have many teachers but one father. What a discipler does to you is that he helps you live your life to the fullest. For me, I thank God. I want to begin by thanking God, because when I was in secondary school, right from my secondary school, when I went to FGC Boko, and I was in the FCS, and God blessed us with a beautiful soul. God bless her. She's late now. The late Miss Hadiza Ujo. She was my discipler when I was in secondary school, and she guided us on what to do. You know, as a young person, you don't know much. Even your decisions are narrow. You know, somebody may be laughing, you don't know what I'm saying. You know, when I interact with my children now, I laugh. Like my little son now, his major challenge now is cheese balls. Yes, once he gets cheese balls, he's happy. But ask me now what I want. What I tell you will be different. So as a young person, because of the inexperience and because we have not traded this path, you need someone who have already traded this part of destiny to take your hand and lead you. You know, as we talk, the story of Abraham and his nephew came to my mind, Lot. You know, Lot was with Abraham and they were doing well, until suddenly that Lot felt, okay, there was a clash and they asked him to choose. He now chose the best and left. And his leaving, it never ended him well. We are not saying that you know, you can't do without a man. No, that's not what we are saying. We are saying that, and God does this deliberately. God is the one that has placed us under tutors. God has made this system, and it's like that in every sector. You know, sometimes as you read the Bible says, let the older women teach the younger women. There has to be discipleship. And what does discipleship do for you? One, it keeps you accountable.
Yes.
It keeps you accountable. And you see, when you are accountable, you make less mistakes. It gives you counsel, wise counsel. When you are blessed with a discipler who God is helping, they give you counsel that will make you not to fail. I can't thank God enough for the late Miss Adiza. When we were in secondary school, she would sponsor. I remember then I didn't have much money. She would pay from her pocket for us to go for trainings in Jos.
Wow.
When we go for the training, she will still give us pocket money. Well, some of my friends, they had money. But for us, whom she knew that we didn't have, she was making these investments in our lives so that we could be better people. For nothing. You know, these days, if a man wants to give you something, it's a funny language. They tell you that I will service you and I'll be helping you. People then are not willing to help you for free. They want to collect something in return. But a discipler, he helps you on account of God. You know, it's like Jesus has already paid for it. You don't need to pay anymore when you are with a discipler. So if you are a young person and you are facing any challenge, I want to encourage you this morning. Ask God for a discipler. Ask God for a mentor. You know, you can ask him and God will direct you. As you pray and talk to God, you say, Lord, I need somebody to guide me. I need somebody to guide. I was telling you about when we were in BSU. Our director, Gebitodo, he was a fervent preacher. And one thing that happened in our sector is that we lived like brothers and sisters. It was sweet. Until today, the connect is still very, very, very sweet. This was because somebody made a platform for us. I remember sometime we go and do night vigil in his house, and when we are done with the vigil, we are laughing. Because one brother, when they say pray about your marriage, you just be shouting, pointed nose. Yes, that he wanted to have a wife who has pointed nose. Today when we see him, we tease him because the wife's nose is very wide. But all of this platform, we got them because we had a discipler. Even when I got to university, I still have somebody watching over my life. And you know, when you are with your discipler and you are opened, some of us, we have discipler, people who look over us, but we are not open to them. And they cannot know what your challenge is. But recently, a girl she broke down in tears and was crying with me. I said, what is the matter? She said, I'm not asking her what the problem is. You know, as a mother, you are now trying to be able to balance it, because when you rebuke someone, the aim is not to crush that person. What you want to do to that young life is so that the person can get better. And that's why I say over and over, anytime I speak to you in a way you don't like, or elders speak to me, because I'm still under discipleship, I'm still learning, and they rebuke me many times, but this helps me. I know that they are doing it for my good. I know that they are not doing it so that it will pain me. Let me use that language. It's for my own good. So if you have a discipler, these people are willing to take your hand and help you overcome this challenge. So when she broke down, I said, I told her that I don't know. Some things God will privilege us to know. But if he doesn't, you have to open up. Don't pretend, don't sweep it under the carpet. If you are having a challenge with stealing, be open. Tell the discipler, each time I see somebody's money, I want to carry it. As you do that, they stand with you in prayer, and they also counsel you, and you come out of that challenge. So discipleship is one very key item I want to recommend for every young people who wants to serve the Lord. Every young people, and you see it in the Bible times. Elijah, Elisha, it's there. Many relationships, many discipleship relationships. So you need a discipler. You need someone who can take your hand and help you to serve the Lord.